Right then, hello and welcome back to Ford Racing as we get ready for the penultimate championship. It is the Ford Mustang season. And yes, what a season this is. It is quite a long one. We start off, as always, in Mesa Verde for an endurance race. It's going to be 8 laps around this track. First off, though, I'm going to add some upgrades to the car because they are definitely needed for this championship. We're going to be getting the racing gearbox. And we're going to get some aerodynamic upgrades as well. We're going to do 2 upgrades to the engine, the tuned and racing engine. And then we're going to get both of the weight reduction upgrades as well. That still leaves us with 7,000 credits. So I think for this one I'm going to get these soft tires as well, just to give us a little bit of extra grip. The tires aren't really needed for the later races, but for this one and the tight confines of the track, it is definitely well worth it. So yes, 8 laps in around this circuit. And we could win 6,250 credits. Now, money is going to become an important factor with this championship because you have the added money events when you test the car you're going to be using for the next season. The entry fee for those, for the first one anyway, is 5,000 credits. So you're going to have that if you want to have a chance of entering that race. So, yeah. Right, setup first. We're going to go for high acceleration, low top end speed. You don't need high speed with any of the tracks at all. Front downforce, we want to have high. Rear downforce, we want to have it about in between medium and high. And that should be absolutely fine. Right, skip qualifying as always, don't have to worry about that. Costa is on pole with Sawyer and Jennings. And we're just going to try and win this one. We might not win it, but we'll try. 2, 1, go. And off we go. Right, we got the lead near the start, but we won't keep it, that is for sure. We will lose the lead multiple times. The AI love to rubber band on this championship. And even with the racing tires, the handling of the car isn't great. So far, so good, though. Right, that's lap 1 completed, 7 to go. Oh. Now, luckily, the grass doesn't really slow you down that much, but you want to try to avoid it as much as possible because it can make you spin uncontrollably. So that's one thing you do want to try to avoid at all costs, but so far so good. We're still leading. That corner as well, massive pain. Last corner. And another lap complete. 6 more to go. You can hear them behind. There they are. Like a bunch of vultures. But I would say, of all the races in this championship, I think there's 10 or 11 races in this series. This is definitely the hardest of the lot of them. The others you can usually wing it. But this one, again, because of its tight nature and the rubber banding of the AI, they really do like to catch up very quickly if you make even the smallest mistake. However, saying that, I do approve of the livery that they give you for the Ford Mustang. Again, it's a shame that you can't pick what livery you want. But, oh well. In the PC version, you can. Now, I'm making this look quite easy, but it really isn't. You've got to be so careful not to accelerate too hard coming out of corners, otherwise you will spin. So blipping the throttle is the way to go. And the brakes as well, because we don't have the racing brake upgrade, the tyres do lock up easier as well. And the brakes may feel a bit more spongy. The last lap is the main problem, because that is when the AI seem to get this boost of speed and try and overtake you and try and push you out of the way, which they can do. And during test runs of this first race, at least, they have done quite successfully, multiple times. Okay. Coming up to 2 laps to go. They're still there. They haven't dropped back that far. They're just biding their time, waiting to pounce and to take the lead off me. That is a guarantee. That's fine. Right, last lap. Could we win the first race? Seems like it. And there we go. Made that look very easy, but it really wasn't. So, yeah, nice one. We get the victory, and we'll go and pick up our winnings. So, that was pretty much the perfect start to this campaign. The pole sitter, Costa, finished 6th. He still gets 2 points though for the pole position, but we get 19 points for leading all the laps and for getting the fastest lap as well. So that is pretty damn perfect. And we should get some extra pennies as well. So we're now up to 8,700. Not a lot, granted, but we're leading the championship, which is the main thing. Right, next up then is a normal race. We don't have to worry about adding any more upgrades to the car. They are going to be absolutely fine. And the racing tyres as well, don't have to worry about. 3 laps around this track then, and as always, we're not going to worry about qualifying. Another thing as well is that the setup that you put on the car, or that I've put on the car, is pretty much perfect for every single race. You don't have to modify it at all. The car is absolutely fine. So skip qualifying as always, and we'll just get on with race number 2. And go. Because we don't have the racing tyres, the car might be a little bit more slidey than it was for race number 1, but again, it doesn't really matter. They only give you the smallest, minuscule bit of grip. So rather than spending 5 grand for each race with new racing tyres, nah, you don't need them. Only for the first race because of the tight nature of the track, and that's pretty much it. You don't really need to buy racing tyres thereafter, so yeah, all good. And this race usually isn't hard. Squeeze at the inside. You can see the car sliding a little bit more, but again, absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about. And the grass doesn't slow you down hardly at all. So you can really get an advantage by going on the grass or going a bit wide, going into the wall, as I'll demonstrate here. Like that. See, you don't really lose much speed when doing it, so that can play into your advantage, especially later on. Here as well, just let the wall get you around. Exit the last corner if we can get the car around, and there we go. And we've got quite a nice little lead as well. So 2 laps to go. Okay, you don't have to slow down, just let the wall pretty much point you in the right direction and you'll be fine. Five seconds up on our previous lap time as well. So hopefully we should get another fastest lap bonus. More pennies in the bank. Now the race coming up is the first in the money events, so we're going to test drive the final car that we'll be using for the final championship after this one. And again, very, very easy. You would think, you know, oh, it might be more difficult, but no. Those races are pretty trivial, if you know what you're doing. Right, go into the wall. Push us in the right direction. And we have increased our lead, which is always good. And the final lap then, 1:59.3 was our lap time. Did lose a bit of time in the last sector, but that's fine. Oh, a little bit wide. We got a big enough lead anyway, it's not going to jeopardize the race or anything. Down on our previous lap time. Hopefully the 1:59 should be enough for the little money bonus. Just clout into the wall. Yeah, 1.7 seconds down. That's alright. Not a problem. Again, just follow the wall. It's a little bit cheating or exploitive, but you know, it works. The AI cheat enough as it is, so, you know, it's always good to get one back. So yeah, we win by a colossal margin. And there we go. Job's a good one. And we'll just exit that, exit the replay, don't have to worry about that. And go and collect our winnings. So, yeah, we get the fastest lap bonus and led all the laps. So the pole sitter finished 4th, so not very good time for the pole sitters in this championship. And we're back up to 15,500 credits, which is wonderful. So we got a 38-point lead over 22 and 12. As we go into the first of the money races, which is always welcome. I'm going to add one more upgrade though, and that is going to be the suspension upgrade, just to make the car a little bit more stable, and that is it. So we're not going to spend any more money on upgrades, because we don't really need them, including the racing tires. You don't need them at all. Yeah, so this is a 2-lap race in. The first place prize is 12,750 credits, and we are driving the Ford GT90. Now, it may sound very daunting, you know, because some of the cars in this game are a little bit unresponsive and quite hard to handle, but nah, again, very easy. If you know what you're doing, if you can exploit the course to your advantage, then yes, it is very easy. So, Jennings is on pole, then De Vries, Sawyer, Johnson, DaCosta, and myself. Right, let's get this race underway then, and we'll collect our winnings of 12,000 credits. And off we go. Oh no, we've gone off on the corner. It's fine. Audio of this car is a little bit strange. You got a lot of popping. Doesn't sound really that good. Again, what I said about the walls, you can just bounce off them. It doesn't really slow you down that much. Now this corner here, you can just plow into the AI if you're quick enough. No. Usually you can just go into the side of them and use them as a mobile barrier to get around the corner easier, but that's fine. And again, just take a bit of a shortcut. And there we go. We take the lead, and we should be able to keep the lead until the last lap. Again, the grass doesn't slow you down, as you can see. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so the GT90, not the most fun car to drive, but once you get the balance of the car, it's pretty easy. Just sounds terrible. Shame as well that the rear wing doesn't come up at a certain speed. That would have been a nice little touch, but graphical limitations, I guess, I'm not sure. There we go, slow acceleration out of the corner. And that is an easy 12 grand in the pocket. And you can see we won by a massive margin as well. So, yeah, there we go. Not hard at all, very trivial. And you can win it very, very easily, so nice one. So I will take my 12 grand, and we got the fastest lap as well, and we led all the laps. The pole sitter finished second this time. So there we go, an extra 1,250 credits on top of that as well, so 19,500. Not bad at all. Right, the next endurance event. And we're a good old Willowdale for 6 laps. 6,200 for winning this one, which shouldn't be too difficult. Again, this game isn't difficult as a whole, it is just the AI, they tend to cheat a lot, and that is the only problem. But I'm not going to worry about qualifying. Sawyer is on pole position, as my voice cracks. Lovely. Right, here we go. 2, 1, go. Now this race shouldn't be too difficult. We might not win it, because again, the AI like to cheat. Especially when it comes to the tighter, shorter circuits. But I think we should be okay. We should pick up another win. Get a nice helpful boost from behind. Oh, there you go. That's the pushing out the way that I was on about. Which they do absolutely love to do. And as you can see, he's pulling away. But that's alright. Use him as leverage going around the corner. Come on, get out of the way. But again, like I said, the settings of the car as well, with the acceleration rather than the top speed with the gearing, absolutely ample for all of the tracks. You don't need top end speed because the tracks are just too twisty anyway. Oh, we're in third. Get out of the way. Thank you. Now, you can push the AI off the track, but they don't really stay off the track that long, and they just literally banged back immediately. Right, 3 laps to go. So I think we're probably going to get a 3rd place finish on this one. Oh, we're even lower. Okay, maybe not. Now that was a bit of a glitch with the game, or a bug with the game. Sometimes the cars can morph into you and push you flying at a massive rate of speed. Now, sounds good in theory, but when you put it into practice, it does catapult your car quite a considerable distance, and that's not good when you're trying to make a corner. Well, we'll catch up. We'll probably get a top 3. Or maybe not, but it's fine. Again, just use the AI as a mobile barrier. Right, coming up to the last lap. I want to get into the top 3. Don't think we're going to do it. But yes, now you've seen how bad the AI does like to cheat. Get out of the way. 2 can play at that game. Oh well, we get 2nd. So that is not too bad, I suppose. You know, it could have been worse. We could have almost got 5th. So, 2nd I'll take. We'll still be leading the championship by a massive margin anyway. So, yeah, there we go. Right, get out of that, get out of that. Collect our winnings, thank you very much. So, yeah, we get the, we led a couple of laps, or led the first lap, or whatever, and we get the fastest lap as well. So, the points are going to be shared between everyone. And there we go, 23,750, so we're leading now 52 to 39, which it may sound like a lot, but it really isn't. Anyway, back to a normal race, 4 laps then around Long Valley 1. Hopefully we'll win this one, but you never know. So Jennings is on pole position. Here we go then. 2, 1... go! And do we get the whole shot? It looks like it. Just get past you. Thank you very much. Now, with the power of editing, everything looked rather flawless going into this race, but no, unfortunately my game crashed during the race itself, about halfway through. And me being me, I didn't save it up to this point, only for the start of the season. So, yeah, I've had to start this season again. I didn't win the first race. The points are going to be different. The money that I've won so far is going to be different as well. But yeah, what can you do? I will be, you know, making sure to save if I remember to. But it's not a big problem, you know. We're still leading the championship, not by much, only 49 to 42 over Jennings. So, you know, these things happen, I suppose. But yeah, again, with the power of editing, no one will ever know. Well, you will now because I just told you, but if I didn't say anything, people would have been like, oh, how come the point system is slightly different? Or how come you don't have as much money as you did before? So, oh well. Not to worry. Main thing is, we're still leading. I thought this track would be one of the bigger pains, to be honest, because of the long front straight. And with our shorter gearing, you know, we don't have the top end speed that the AI do carry, but so far so good. Make a couple of shortcuts for ourselves as well. And of course the chicane up here, the AI do brake for, we don't have to. As you can clearly see. Cool. Right, coming up to 2 laps to go. And fastest lap at the moment then is a 1:06.441. 6 seconds faster than our previous lap time. Now, unlike the grass in the previous stages, of course, the dirt does slow you down quite considerably, so if you do want to make any shortcuts, just make sure they're short and sweet. Otherwise, you will lose time on the pack behind you. We seem to be doing alright so far. Okay, not bad. Nice, right, last lap. We just got to keep the lead. And not make any mistakes. He's still there. I think that is Jennings as well, in the purple machine. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're pulling out a little gap. He will close back up before the chicane, but then, again, they brake quite heavily, so we'll just pull away again. And there we go, another race and another victory. Not too bad. And a nice comfortable margin as well. So fastest lap then was a 1:06.441. Don't want to worry about the end or the replay or anything like that. Just want to get on then. So yeah, we get the fastest lap then, and we led all the laps. And Jennings got the pole position. So what is our points now? As you can see, we've got exactly 30,000 now. So 68 to 55. So it's not too bad. Not bad. Anyway, we're going to go on to the next of the money races then, which is, of course, in the GC 900, or 90? I was going to say GC 900 then, but no. Another 5,000 for the entry fee. We've got plenty of money, so that's fine. And we just have to wait for the game to load, as always. This should be very similar to the previous one as well. You can just use the car and the track to your advantage, just by bumping into the walls. Jennings is on pole position again though, which is a problem. It's only one lap as well, so gotta make it count. And we just barrel into turn 1. Oh, not quite taking the lead as I would have hoped. Get out of the way. Right, we should be able to keep the lead until the end. If the car will stop wheel spinning and we can get a move on. Oh, come on. Get a move on. There we go. Now, any upgrades that you have on your main vehicle for the season do end up on your car that you get for these races as well, so you don't want to worry about any upgrades or anything like that. Again, that popping with the engine though, a little bit of an audio issue, or how the car sounds in general is just a bit naff. But there we go, get around the last corner. And we get another victory. Again, these championships in these cars, or the races in these cars, very easy. Not a problem at all. So that is another 12 grand in the bank. You don't get any points for these races, the little spot races. We get the fastest lap as well, 155. So you're up to 39,000. Bloody lovely. Right, how many races we got left to do? 4 races left. So we got 2 more endurances, another spot race, and then a final endurance as well. Great stuff. Right, back in the Mustang, 5 laps around this circuit. Yeah, the races do get a lot longer, but worth it in the end with all the money that you get. And we'll be using enough money for the last season as well. The only thing is, it's a shame that the upgrades that you put on your car don't carry over to the next season, so... Oh well, not to worry. Anyway, 5 laps around the circuit then. Willowdale 2. Or Willowdale 3, or whatever Willowdale variation this is. And again, use the track to your advantage. At least this variation of Willowdale is the easiest of the 3. Because this back section here, you know, if you're brave enough, you can go through it flat out by using the walls, of course, but I do want to try and make this look at least a little bit neat and tidy. Oh, not like that, I'm not going to. And you can see immediately the lead that we have acquired by completing the first lap. We're all back there. That's fine. Right, lap 1 complete. 4 to go. And this might be a very lonely race at that, the way they're dropping off. Ooh. At this rate, I'm just literally going for the fastest lap. Because if we can get that, that is extra points and extra money as well. 5 seconds up on our previous lap time as well. Last corner. And our lead is increasing. There we go, 5 seconds faster, 1:19.6. There's one thing that I do like about this game, is that the cars actually do feel like they have a bit of weight to them. When you go over curbs or anything, the car sort of like bounces on the suspension. And they really do feel like they have a bit of hefty weight to the handling characteristics as well. Which is rather nice. Oh, well, that wasn't so nice. Well, there goes our lead. That's fine. We'll win this race, no worries. They'll just drop back again. As soon as we exploit the track, going into the walls, yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, we're up by 0.4 of a second as well. So maybe that was beneficial then, because we weren't really that far up on our lap time on the previous lap. So being 0.4 up on this lap might be guaranteed to get the fastest lap bonus. Increase that to 0.5. Okay, increased our lead once again. Like I said, this game, you know, it's the AI that is the pain, but using the tracks to your advantage, you can really just blitz the entire field every single time. Well, I don't think we're going to get a fastest lap on this one. But not too bad though, 1:19.2. That's pretty damn good going. Especially with the leads that we've been pulling out as well with the AI. Yeah, we got this one in the bag. Bash into the wall. So you can just literally wall ride the entire way around. So we were 0.9 of a second down on our previous lap time. We probably just gained that back from wall riding. Chastain style. No, I think we're just shy. Yeah, no worries. And there we go. Oh no, we were faster. Bloody hell. So there we go. 119.036. So yeah, I'll take that. And that is another handful of points. 19 points then for the fastest lap and led all the laps. And the pole sitter, Costa, finishes 6th again. So that means our points lead goes up to 87 to 66. So we got a 21-point advantage over Jennings. And we've got 3 races to go then. So another endurance around Mountain Ring. Another 5 laps and another 6,200 if we win. Which we will, of course. We're bound to win, so yeah, Jennings on pole, Costa, De Vries, Sawyer, Johnson, and myself. Here we go then. 2, 1, go. He got in the way. That's what I mean about the cars morphing into you. It pushes you back. A bit like a rubber ball. Rather annoying when it happens, and it always seems to happen to you and nobody else. Now this track might be a little bit more difficult to win on, because we don't have the top end speed, of course, but we do have the advantage of using everyone as barriers, which is good. Get out of the way. And of course, using the track to your advantage. And taking the shortcuts when necessary. Oh my word. Come on, get out of the way. Right, not too bad. 3rd place on lap number 1. As we begin at lap 2. Get off. Yeah, you see what I mean is that you push the AI off, but they don't really lose any sense of speed. They just pop back onto the track as if nothing ever happened. Now us, we go off the track and we fall back about 10 car lengths. But it's fine. As I said, this part of the track, you can take a couple of shortcuts, which speeds you up a little bit, and puts you right back into the thick of things. If you don't go into the wall, that is. Right, still plenty of time. Only coming up to the 3rd of 5 laps. Oh, well, that was a mistake on my part. It's alright though, they went off as well. I should be able to take 4th place into the hairpin. Like so. Or maybe not. Okay. That's good too. But yeah, you can see, you know, we've had so many mistakes already and we're catching back up to the trio up ahead. So, yeah, if you go off, don't panic. Because again, we'll gain all that back up here. As you can see. And go off the track again. But didn't lose that much time. I've still got 2 laps to go as well. Get out of the way, please. Thank you very much. Oh my god, the car just loves to go wide. Looks like Jennings is pulling away. I think that's Jennings anyway in the purple machine. Or the magenta machine anyway. Get out of it. Thank you. Right, final lap. Trying to defend the inside line from the bloke behind, but we should be able to pass Mr. Jennings for the lead into the hairpin. He may get it back, but that's fine. We'll take him again here. Like so. Now we should be able to pull away anyway because we use this up here as a shortcut. Like so. And that should be another victory. Yeah, lovely. No worries at all. I'll just keep my arm behind though. No, we're fine. And there we go. 2 more races to go then. Fastest lap on that one was a 1:18.123. Not bad. Right, exit that. And we'll get on then. So, yeah, we led, you know, the last lap at least. We got the fastest lap bonus as well. That gives us even more money, 52,000. We have a 106-point lead over Jennings 80. So, again, but, you know, anything can still happen with the last 2 races. We go back to the good old Ford GT90 and another 12 grand to be won. Similarly to before, this one again should be no problem whatsoever. But anything can happen. So skip qualifying please. Jennings is on pole again. That's to be expected. 2 laps around this one. And go. Well, not the greatest of starts. Come on, get on the circuit. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately on this one, no chicane because it goes straight off into the off-road section. Which, yeah, Ford GT90s on an off-road rally stage Not the greatest idea. Then we are a little bit faster on the dirt. We should be able to win this very easily. Get back onto the track, like so. Yeah, the engine popping noise. Ugh, bloody horrible. Right, one lap down, one to go. We do have a sizable lead. And again, use the barriers to our advantage. So I will safely assume that the final championship then in the GT90s is going to be quite a simple one, if the 3 spot races on this season have anything to go by. Trying to take it steady, not lose the back end too hard. You can see on the map how much of a lead we do have. Come on, get around. There we go. Last corner. And yeah, they're not even in sight. So another 12 grand. Thank you very much. I will take that. So we'll go and grab our total winnings so far before we head off for the final round of the Ford Mustang season. So after completely dominating the entire field, then Jennings, the pole sitter, finished 4th, and I got the fastest lap and lead lap bonus. So, yeah, look at that, 61,500. Let's head on then to the final race of the Ford Mustang season. It is, of course, the final endurance for 5 laps around Willowdale 2. So, yeah, good fun. We should be able to win this one. Again, by using the track and the walls to our advantage, it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. But we'll see. Right, skip qualifying, please. So, right, Jennings is on pole position. Yeah, he's bound to be. And off we go then. And go. So get out of the way, please. Excuse me, pardon me coming through. Get out of the way, Jennings. Get back to whence you came. This one might be a little more difficult compared to the third variation of Willowdale because of the fact that the AI do like to gut your chuff during the hairpins, so you might not win this one, but I think we've got enough of a points cushion to win the season outright, so that's going to be, you know, fairly good for the final championship season. So they try and get up on the inside. And they succeeded, unsurprisingly. Get away, Jennings, you nuisance. Probably take him on the inside, possibly. Nope. Of course, he has the better top-end speed. We have the better acceleration. But not a problem. We can just take him on the inside, go into the wall, and carry on our merry way. Get lost. He's not having none of it, is he? Oh, started braking a little bit too early for this hairpin. Come on, get around. There we go. Well, luckily the bloke behind is giving us a bit of a nudge. Oh. Unfortunately, we just nudged Jennings further ahead. But it's all good. Not panicking. See, even they do it as well. They use the wall to their advantage at times. Right, so the wall trick isn't really working to our advantage on this one. I'm sad to say. Right, use you as a barrier. Retake second. And we'll squeeze past Jennings to retake the lead, or not. Right, cheers for the push. Little git. Jennings, sod off. Yeah, that's it, spin. Bugger off. Well, that is the first time I've actually purposefully made one of the AI spin, so I'll have to check back on the replay and see if that actually comes out well. If it does, then that's going to be a damn good thumbnail to use, but we'll see. Oh, sod off, come on. Let me take the lead. They're not giving up without a fight, are they, these ones? Okay, where is he? There he is. Right, final lap. No, you don't. Yes, he does. Go on, bugger off. Right, 2 more corners to go. And that is the Ford Mustang season wrapped up, and we win. Just to hammer the nail into the coffin. And there we go. Now we should get the fastest lap bonus as well, hopefully. Let's have a look. And yes, we led the race and we got the fast lap bonus as well. Jennings finished 5th in the end. Oh hum. Oh well, not to worry. And me being me, I forgot to look at the replay because I'm a bit stupid, but oh well. Not to worry. So we win in the end, 141 to 83. That is a pretty colossal margin, and we now have a season total of 99,000 and 81,000. So, lovely. Right, I'm going to leave it here for now, and I'll be back next time for the series finale as we enter the GT90 season. So I'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.